What's happening? This is Echo from Paradise and welcome back to another video, guys. Okay, rivalries are everywhere, but there are only some rivalries that create fan wars. It's Messi versus Ronaldo in football. It's Michael Jordan versus LeBron James in basketball. In cinema, it was like an example in Hollywood was Arnold was a Stallone those days. In Hollywood, it's the same. Hollywood had rivalries too. They had a lot. It started from MGR Shivaji. After that was Rajinikanth versus Kamal Hassan. And after that, the next generation rivalry is Ajith Kumar versus Vijay. What you want to call it, Tala versus Talabadi, or Vijay versus Ajith, however you want to put it. So that's the one we're going to check out in today's video. Okay, so why it is Vijay versus Ajith? You know, at those days they were like a lot of stars. Prashant was a big star. Surya was there. Vikram was there. But why the rivalries between Vijay and Ajith? Why are the fans fighting everywhere? Still, they're fighting, creating negative tags, and they're trending worldwide. So why is this fight happening? Okay, when we go to analysis, guys, the time that both of these actors came into Hollywood, Vijay came into Hollywood in 1992, Ajith came in 1993. So it was almost the same year, almost they were in the Hollywood. They did child artist performance before those years, but as heroes, these were the years that both the actors came in. So in the early days, guys, they didn't have any issues, I believe. A slight competition like the usual in the field. Like they even acted together in a movie called Raja Bin Parvele. The movie, Vijay was the hero, Ajith just did a small secondary character. But of course, they did not have much issues. The thing is, like, they acted with the same heroines. Like they acted with Sangavi in some movies. They acted with Suvalakshmi in some movies. So things like that happened. But other than that, they didn't have any big issues in stuff. So until 2000, if you say Ajith's notable hits were like Aasai, Kadal Kotte, Kadal Manan, Vali, and Amarkalam. For Vijay, other side, it's Puve Unakaga, Kadal Kamariyade, Love Today, Tulla Manam Tullum, Kushi. So those were like notable movies. Most of the movies of both the heroes were flop or average. Only these movies remained at the top. So where did the change happen, guys? Both were doing love-oriented movies, love stories as lovable boys. That's how the characters in those movies. The change happened is Ajith tried something different. He went for an action mixed movie in Amarkalam in 1999. So that try it really worked out. The film was a big hit. A lot of fans started following Ajith because of Amarkalam. Then of course the trend changed in 2001. When Ajith did Dina. With the movie Dina, Ajith just went to a different level. In the movie, he got the name Tala, and fans called him Tala Ajith, and Ajith just earned the mass hero status in that single movie, guys. So he was like, when Vijay and Ajith were on the same level, and with Amarkalam he moved for an action movie, and with Dina, he just earned the mass hero status. So with the mass hero status, the first time Ajith with the mass hero and Vijay, they had a clash in cinema. Ajith's Dana and Vijay's Friends released together same year, and both won the game because Vijay had Surya for his support as well. Friends was a big hit with, of course, family audiences and stuff. Dina was a mass hit, a mass blockbuster in the other way. So both had two blockbusters at that time. So the first clash after the mass hero positions, I'll say it's 0-0. 1-1 each might be. Yeah. The next movie for Ajith was Citizen. Citizen, guys, was a mind-blowing movie for me because those days, I don't know, people have controversial things. People say it's not successful or something, but for me, it was ran houseful for like 3 weeks in my area, guys. I could not watch the film for the first month. It was like packed. And the movie, only Kamal Hassan was able to do those kind of roles in movies. Ajith just proved everyone. He's mass and class and stuff. That was one of the greatest movies I watched of Ajith. Those days in 2001, that's a big deal. And that movie took Ajith to another level. Like Vijay and Ajith, it was like this after Dina, now it's going more higher, guys. Citizen took him away. Vijay, on the other side, he tried some movies as well. He tried to come with the action most time. He tried with Tamilan, it did not work out. It was a good social message movie, but still it did not work out. And again, he tried with another movie, Bhagavati. It didn't work out, guys. So when I said Bhagavati, guys, Bhagavati was an action movie with Vijay. Another attempt to prove himself as an action hero, but it didn't work out because that was the second time clash between Ajith and Vijay. And he clashed with Ajith's villain, which was a blockbuster movie at that time. Ajith had one of the coolest looks that he ever had in his cinema career, and at that time he looked like Hollywood's most smart-looking hero. And villain was a blockbuster who crossed over 30 crores at that time, was a record. And Bhagavati was thrashed. It was averagely good. The movie had some action elements, but of course couldn't stand away against the villain. And Ajith again beat Vijay. That's the first time both fought, and Ajith won the race. And this time he went higher in status that Vijay was trying to fight to get him, but Ajith was going higher and higher. Since Ajith was going up and Vijay was not able to catch him, you know what he did? He just started provoking Ajith. He started using like provoking words in the movies and stuff. Adu is a word that Ajith used in the film Red. And Vijay just used that word and said this. He slightly provoked Ajith. And he went to the next level, where in the movie Pudhiya Geethai, where everyone knows that Thala means Ajith, he directly said this. Hey! Von Thala, Vale, Munda. Mottama ellathiyum kootu va. Inge wait pandra. That's a good level of provoking, yes. He's directly coming to you, Ajith. He says, Ajith, I'm coming for you. And the very next movie was like a Master Blaster attack from Vijay. Tirumalai. Yes, Ajith, after the success of Villain, he did a movie, Anjaneya. That Anjaneya and Vijay's movie, Tirumalai, clashed in the same day release. Ajith had the upper hand, guys. Ajith was directly coming off the success of Villain. He had a bigger opening in everything, so Anjaneya had the most expectations. Vijay, on the other side, had a lot of confidence. He came up with this new look. He copied Ajith, of course. He just lost his mustache and he came with a stubble. New look of Vijay was perfect for the fight. And then we go, Tirumala and Anjaneya released together. Tirumala was a bigger hit than Anjaneya. Of course, Anjaneya had a good opening, but of course, this time Vijay wins it against Ajith, and that's the first time Vijay did it against him. So of course, if Ajith is here and Vijay was here now, Vijay is coming there. And Tirumala was the movie that Vijay got his mass status, a mass hero from that movie. Whichever was Dina was for Ajith, and Tirumala is for Vijay, and of course, in that battle, it was Vijay's. Not only that, in Tirumala, Vijay had some message to Ajith. That's the kind of a thing that Vijay said, and he was ready for this. And Vijay believed that this is his beginning. And just like what he believed, he won that battle. And then we go the next one in 2004. Vijay released Gilly. Was a remake of Mahesh Babu's movie, but of course Gilly was a mega blockbuster in Hollywood, guys. It was one of the best hits of Vijay till date. His great performance, both in comedy and in action. It was a great movie, and Vijay was like always there with Ajith with that movie. At the same time, guys, Ajith had an interview in that period, Ajith, where he said he will become one of the superstars. But people misinterpreted that. People thought that he will become superstar, like he will become the next Rajinikanth. That's what he meant. But he said no. He said he wanted to be one of the superstars. That was the real one. He explained that afterwards. But Vijay didn't take this simply. In the film, Gilly said a word against a game.
கபடி ஆடலாம், கிரிக்கெட் ஆடலாம், பரதநாட்டியம் ஆடலாம், கத்தகளி கூட ஆடலாம்டா. ஆனா ஆணவத்துல மட்டும் ஆடவே கூடாது மச்சி. அப்படி ஆடனன்னு வெச்சுக்க மாவன அந்தர் பல்டி தான்.
Okay. So Gilly released in April, the same year, month of May 1st, Ajith's birthday, a movie Jana released. And again, that movie didn't work out for Ajith again. So of course, after Gilly, Vijay was almost looking at Ajith. But Jana, the notable thing I can say, first time Ajith responded to Vijay. Vijay was provoking Ajith, Vijay was talking with Ajith in the movies, and now Ajith just responded to him. Well, in the Tirumala movie, Vijay had a dialogue.
வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வட்டம்டா. இங்க ஜெயிக்கிறவன் தோப்பான், தோக்குறவன் ஜெயிப்பான். அதை நீ இன்னும் புரிஞ்சுக்கல.
But in Jana, Ajith said,
என் வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வட்டமோ சதுரமோ கிடையாது. மேலையும் கீழையும் போய் வர. எனக்கு அது நேர்கோடு தான். போய்கிட்டே இருப்பேன். எவன் குறுக்க வந்தாலும் போய்கிட்டே இருப்பேன்.
Okay, that's a good one, guys. Now this is really getting serious. Well, these guys are attacking each other. In the same year, since two consecutive failures for Ajith, he finished the year really strong, and Deepavali released the movie Yattagasam. And it was a super hit blockbuster again. In that movie, Ajith took Vijay seriously. Okay, he started responding in Jana, but in Yattagasam, he directly went to another level.
தமிழ்நாட்டிலே நம்பர் 1 டிரைவிங் ஸ்கூல் நம்மள தான் பேட்டி கொடுத்தியாமே.
ஆமா, நான் நம்பர்த சொல்றேன். உனக்கு என்ன?
There is one song in that movie. The song is like Unakena, meaning is what's it to you, which is directly to attack Vijay, guys. Ajith just directly asks, if my flag is atop of Himalayas, what's it to you? If the 7 seas call my name, what's it to you? He even points Vijay saying that I don't have my father to raise me or support me. Really meant that song for Vijay. And that was directly an attack. And in that one position, that song, the lyrics says that to become my friend, you don't need any qualifications. But you don't have the qualification to become my enemy. So that's like directly hitting Vijay. Ajith took everything seriously in that movie. He just asked, what's it to you? Whatever I do, what's it to you? In 2005, Vijay came with a movie, Sachin. And this movie, guys, I think the whole movie, in several places, Vijay provoked Ajith in another level, guys. Even in that movie, the heroine who Janilio played the role, the character's name is Shalini. Technically, Shalini is Ajith's wife name. It might be a coincidence or whatever it is. Vijay, used that name like Shalu. He just called out that name and stuff. And also in the first song, he replied to Ajith in that Yattagasam song, where Ajith had a lyric saying, living as a Hitler is arrogant, but living as Buddha is rare. I will be both of them. What's it to you? And Vijay replied, don't live as a Hitler. Don't live as the Buddha. Live like ourselves. The world is beautiful. Told something like that, and that's like a direct reply to Ajith for those lyrics. And also Vijay just went to another level, of course. He even did body shaming, guys. I don't like body shaming people. Ajith's body was totally plump at that time. The reason was he was...
ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் நிறைய பேர் கிண்டல் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க, குண்டாயிட்டாங்க. பட் ப்ளீஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், ஐவ் கான் த்ரூ மெனி சர்ஜரிஸ், ஸ்பைன் சர்ஜரிஸ், நிறைய சர்ஜரிஸ்,
டேப்லெட்ஸ்
மெடிக்கேஷனால் ஸ்டெராய்ட்ஸ் டு ரெடியூஸ் இன்ஃப்ளமேஷன். அதனால் சில பேருக்கு இட் ரியாக்ட்ஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்லி. After that, I started putting on weight.
And Vijay even body shamed him in a song, like a song called Gundumanga. It's a song and he dances like Ajith. The first costume in that song, when Vijay wears a fake stomach, I really thought it can't be for Ajith. It might be a coincidence. But the very second costume which he wears, I can confirm it. It was Ajith's costume. So definitely I thought this is for Ajith. Where he wears the same costume that Ajith wore in Yattagasam as Tutukudi Guru. The character was wearing like white waist, everything. Vijay was wearing that. Okay, I know it's not a fair thing to body shame anyone, but in a rivalry point of view, Vijay just went to another level, guys. That was directly another level. And that was the last time Ajith and Vijay fought inside, inside the cinema, inside the movies, like a dialogue war. That was the last time. In 2005, Ajith's G flopped. Every other actor in Hollywood had, big actor in Hollywood had hits, guys. Vijay had 2 hits, it's Tirupachi and Sivagasi. Rajinikanth came with his blockbuster 75 crores Chandramukhi. Onion for Vikram, which is almost a 50 crore movie. And of course, Surya came with Gajini, which is a blockbuster as well. So Ajith was really down in 2005. His only film failed. And industry started talking like, Ajith's era is done. And then in 2006, Ajith came back. He came back in a very new avatar. He was slimmed, toned down. He looked perfect, guys. And he directly came into war against Vijay. Because Ajith's next movie, Paramasivan, came against Vijay's Adi. And Vijay now had the upper hand because Ajith was coming out from failure. Vijay already had hits, and Adi had a lot of expectations. And of course, both the films clashed. It's another clash of Ajith versus Vijay, or Vijay versus Ajith. And it was, no one got the points, but to be honest, both the movies are like below average or average. Had good openings on the both sides. Vijay's, because of his superstardom, he got the openings. Ajith, of course, of his superstardom and his new avatar, fans went back to see him, okay. And both the movies were like average, and so I'll just share the points for both. The relationship between Ajith and Vijay, it got improved, guys. Vijay just let Ajith take his movie name. A name called Tirupati, it is Ajith's movie. The title was already registered for Vijay's movie. But when Ajith's producer asked for it, Vijay let it go. Yes, he gave that title to Ajith as a gift. And of course, he even came to the event of Tirupati. And Vijay and Ajith were spotted together after years and years. And the relationship between them were like okay, because the wars they had, and then there from Tirupati onwards, I saw like were okay at that time. Even though the relationship was good, the battle continued. In 2007, next fight between Vijay and Ajith, Vijay's Pokeri against Ajith's Alvar. So of course, Ajith's Alvar had a lot of expectations. The reason is it was right after the blockbuster Godfather Varalaru, and of course Vijay Ajith clashed again, but it was an easy win for Vijay. Of course, it's a Mahesh Babu's Telugu film remake, but that was a perfect movie. Vijay's action, what he calls comedy, Prabhudeva's direction, the songs, everything was better than Alvar. Alvar was one of the worst movies of Vijay's career. I will say the screenplay was really, really dull. That was the reason. And there was a film called Non-Cuttable, which was dropped because of director's issues. And Ajith even addressed that in that movie. This movie had scenes like non-cuttable for no reason.
Cuttable. Non-cuttable.
So Alvar was below average and Vijay won the game. So it's 1 point for Vijay. Still, Ajith finished 2007 with a trend-setting blockbuster Bila. And after 2007, it was very, very bad time for Vijay. He consecutively flopped movies at that time. It started with ATM, Kuruvi, Villu, Vetikaran, and of course Sura, his 50th movie. All 5 movies were not successful. Only Vedekaran had a very good opening because of some pictures, which wasn't the average. Other than that, all the other movies were flop for him, which did not help to his career. On the other side, Ajith 2011 had the biggest blockbuster, Mangata. Another Sun Pictures venture, crossed over 130 crores, man. And it was another level movie. Since Mangata, Ajith was upgraded. He went to another level. And of course, Vijay came back with a hit. In 2012, director Shankar's Nanban, which is the remake of Three Idiots. Okay, that was a good hit. And at the end of the year, Vijay gave you the blockbuster of his life, Provoking, the director A.R. Murugadas, which I believe grossed close to 180 crores at that time.
உச்ச கட்டமான வசூலை கோடிக்கண 187 கோடி என்று சொல்கிறார்கள். அந்த 187 கோடி ரூபாய் வசூலை பெற்று தந்த அந்த துப்பாக்கி படத்துடைய
It was a record breaking and Vijay again back to his blockbuster trend. So Ajith and Vijay were like there and then and there. The next clash happened in 2014. They were both in their top range, they were in the top gear. And again in 2014 was Ajith's Viram against Vijay's Jilla. Both the movies opened really well, especially Ajith's Viram in Tamil Nadu areas and Vijay's Jilla also with the power of Mohanlal. In other states it's opened well, so both the movies had a really big opening. And as usual, Ajith's grossed more in Tamil Nadu, and in other states, Jilla grossed a bit higher. So gross-wise, both the movies, I can't say, is kind of a hit for both the heroes. But Viram always had an edge because of the critics said that the Viram was a better movie, and of course, distributor-wise, Viram was more profitable. So what's the result? If you ask, who's the winner? I'll give the win to both Ajith and Vijay here since both the movies were hit. That was the last clash of these titans. After that, they didn't fight in the box office. Today their range is different, guys. After every movie of them crossed 100 crores, 200 crores. Ajith's Vispasam, Valdemai grossed more than 200 crores. Vijay's Mersal, Master and Big Ill grossed more than 200 crores. So now they're in a different level. So also, personally, these guys are friends, guys. They met each other, their families met, and they're acknowledging each other.
இடையில விஜய்க்கு இவருக்கு ஒரு சின்ன கேப் இருந்துச்சு. நான் ரொம்ப கவலைப்பட்டு இருந்தேன். ஏன்னா ரெண்டு பேருமே நல்லவங்க. இவரே எனக்கு தெரியும். இவரும் ரொம்ப நல்ல ஆர்டட். விஜயும் எனக்கு தெரியும். விஜய் நல்ல. இவங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்குள்ள சின்ன கிளிக் இருந்துச்சு. இது எப்படிடா இந்த கிளிக்க போறது, நம்மளா போய் பேசலாமா ஏன்னா யோசனை பண்ணிட்டே இருந்தேன். ஆனா கடவுளா வந்து அதை ஏற்படுத்தி இவர் விஜய் வீட்டுக்கு இவர் போய் இவர் வீட்டுக்கு விஜய் போய் இன்னைக்கு வந்து ட்ரூ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸா இருக்கிறேன். இது வந்து
And now they really, they don't have those issues which they had previously. So I request fans to be the same friendly like how their stars are. But I believe there's a reason, again, fans to fight, because I believe in the next Pongal 2023 there might be a clash. Vijay's Varisu has already been announced, will be releasing in 2023 Pongal, and Ajith's Tunivu might also arrive at the same time. So if that happens, that's gonna be a clash between Ajith and Vijay again. So what I feel is personally what I feel. Tunivu is a 100% action movie, and Varisu is a family entertainer. So I believe if Vijay's next one with Lokesh, Talapati 67, if it comes with Tunivu, that'll be a proper clash. But right now at the moment, if the clash happens between Tunivu and Varisu, I will pick Tunivu ahead of Varisu because it's a edge-renowned bank heist action movie. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for now. For Tala vs. Talapati or Vijay vs. Ajith. I'll meet you again in another video. So subscribe to my channel and expect more content from me. Peace out.